Hey guys, Zach here from the Chaos Galaxy, and today I'll be doing Planet Profile number 3 for this planet here, the Hell planet called Sindell. Also, just before I get into that, I want to give a shout out to TCG News. He's a guy who just finds trading card games that are unknown like mine and just gives them a shout out, gives them like a review and stuff, and yeah, he's a really cool guy. He gave me a shout out in his last video, which I'm really grateful for. So if you're watching this TCG News, then thank you. And if you're not TCG News, then go and subscribe to him, because he's really good. So, the planet Sindell, it used to be part of the planet Sindius, which are these two planets right here, but when they were put together as one planet. Half the creatures on the planet Sindius were evil and just wanted war across the whole galaxy, and the other half of the planet were good and they just wanted peace throughout the galaxy. So they're pretty much opposites, and this led to lots of fighting and violence and death. So the intelligent creatures from the planet Barrow thought the best thing to do would be to literally split the planet Sindius in half and separate it into two halves, one half with the evil guys on and one half with the good guys on. And the evil side became Sindell, like Sindius and Hell, and the good side became Sindian, like Sindius and Heaven, but that's for a whole nother video. So as I've said before, every single planet has a different type of playstyle, so the creatures from that planet will work in different ways to creatures from another planet. And the way Sindell works, because it's like Hell, it's all about your dead cards. So you'll get rewarded for cards dying, or some cards will have a condition, like you can only play it if you've got a certain amount of dead cards, and so on. And I'll just give you an example, like the planet Sindell states here, every time a Sindell creature on your planet dies, you gain 1 star. And now stars are like the currency of the Chaos Galaxy, if you will. To play a creature you must have a certain amount of stars. Like, I'll just give you an example because this might sound really complicated at the moment, but I'll do a rule video soon explaining it all. So say you have Demented Chicken Guy in your hand. Now he's a 3-star, so to play him you'd have to pay 3 stars. And if you had a 7-star you'd have to pay 7 stars, and so on. So yeah, if you only had 2 stars you wouldn't be able to play Demented Chicken Guy. So yeah, you've just seen the first creature on the planet, which is a Demented Chicken Guy. He's got 160 power, 130 health, he's a 3-star, and he's a common. And also he's a bit of an idiot. Like, a lot of the creatures from the planet Sindell are really evil demons, and then some of them are just complete weirdos, like Demented Chicken Guy, who's just like an evil psycho with a chicken hat, a pair of flippers on, and some conveniently placed feathers here. Next up we have Blarg, who's a little demon with 140 power, 70 health, 2 stars, and is a common. Not much to say about him. Next up we have the most powerful creature I've made for the planet so far. It's a rare and it's got 7 stars, so it's really powerful. And that guy is Pell Farm, who's a mutant demon thing with loads of arms coming off him and a foot apparently. And yeah, I was a bit disappointed with his artwork because I like all the hands and stuff coming off him, but I think I could have done better with his body because he doesn't really look evil enough. And yeah, like I said, he's a rare, so he has the glitter around his name box and his stats boxes. Yeah, he also has an ability, I've almost forgot to mention that. It says when this card is cosplayed, and cosplaying means when you play a creature by paying its stars, like I said before. So when you cosplay Pell Farm, you just pay 7 stars, play it, and then it gets this ability. It's when it's cosplayed, you can return 1 card on your opponent's planet to their hand, which can be really good. So if your opponent has like an 8-star creature that they've paid a lot of stars to play, you can just use this effect of Pell Farm when you play it, put it back in their hand, and then they'd have to pay another 8 stars to play that creature, which, you know, it wastes a lot of your opponent's resources. Next up we've got another common who's 4 stars, and his name is Tonononononon. And yes, I did say the right amount of ons then. He's got 230 power, 160 health, and no ability. He's card number 40. And next up we've got like a little witch demon woman called Helda, who's only got 30 power, but she has a very good 170 health, which is like amazing for a 2-star. And yeah, she's a common as well, card number 42. And a bit of backstory here, like she makes potions and stuff for the demons, and one of her hands was blown off whilst making a potion, so she replaced it with a wooden spoon to help stir her potion. And then we finally have the last creature for the planet, and I've been excited to show you this guy for ages. Normally rare cards are really good, like Pell Farm, who's really powerful, but in every set I'm going to make a troll rare, which is a rare card, but it's absolutely awful. So let me introduce to you the worst card in the game I've made so far. Slush. 10 health, 10 power, 1 star, and he's a rare. and he has no ability. There he is. He just sits there and he doesn't really do anything at all apart from wait to die. Next up, I'm going to go through the support cards for the planet Sindell. First one we have here is Bone Ladder. As you can see in the artwork, there is a Pell Farm climbing up the ladder with all his weird arms coming up. It's like he's climbing out of hell. I think it's a pretty cool card. And it reads, you can only play it if you have 5 or more dead Sindell creatures. So again, to do with the death theme. And then what happens is you free play one of your dead Sindell creatures. So you could like bring back a Pell Farm. And then the last card is, it's not direct support for the planet Sindell like all these cards here and Bone Ladder, but it does help the planet out, I found. And that card is Temple of the Archangels. And it's a permanent resource card, so you play it and then it'll stay there forever on your planet until it dies. And what it says is, at the start of your opponent's turn, you can kill one random card in your hand to make your opponent unable to gain points for the rest of the turn. And in the game, if you get 20 points, you win the game. So stopping your opponent getting points is pretty good. And what it can do is, if you've got some Sindell creatures in your hand, you kill one of them, then that's another dead Sindell creature. So you'll get 1 point from your planet, and then you'll get some fuel for Bone Ladder, because you need 5 creatures to play it. And then your opponent won't be able to get any points. So it's a pretty good card, and I'd definitely consider it if I was making a Sindell Galaxy. So yeah, that's every card I've made for the planet Sindell so far. Let me know which one is your favourite. I'd say my favourite is probably Pell Farm, the boss monster. Although I do think Helder's pretty cool as well. The evil witch with one hand. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Please like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more Chaos Galaxy videos. Make sure to check out my Yugioh channel called Yugioh 3000. There'll be a link below if you're into Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. And then make sure to subscribe to TCG News, and I'll see you next time. Bye.